welcome back to my crafty space in the cold, rainy Pacific Northwest. I have my Scotch Laminator out today, and we are going to play and make some transparencies with some glitter to use for project I keep saying project life day, December daily. So I just buy these laminator sheets. It's the clear finish. I don't know, I get them at, I think, Target or Amazon, pretty much anywhere. And then I don't know, I've had that one thing since I've had my laminator, and it has 65 patches, so that is a lot of pages, a lot of experimenting with different glitters and all kinds of stuff. I have a lot of stuff over here, mostly off camera, that we are going to try today. A lot of this is old. I'll admit it. I don't really buy glitter or embossing powder because I inherited all of my grandma's when she passed away. So, and it's the same stuff that I used to use when I was stamping with her. It still worked. So I don't think they have like expiration dates, to be honest. So first we are going to try the embossing powders today, and then we're going to move on to glitter and sequins. So let me grab all of my embossing powders and put my glitters and sequins off to the side. Okay, so today we're going to just try 3 because, like I said, I have a ton of pages already, so these are just more for showing. So today, as you see, I have my grandma's little handwriting on top, which I love. And I do actually store these in a drawer like she did, so it makes it very easy for me. That one has a pattern on it. Today we are going to do a copper color, and I choose the ones with glitter because I have actually learned that the glittery ones actually come out better than the non-glitter embossing powders. The like regular ones kind of just, I don't know, it's just not that exciting. They just are kind of there. You gotta add some shimmer to make it look better, so that is a tip for you. Always choose the glitter embossing powders. So we're gonna do this copper one, this red one, and this like multicolored one. So I don't know if Stampin' Stuff is around anymore, but these are all Stampin' Stuff. This one is the tinsel copper, and then I have a red tinsel, and then this one is stardust transparent. So this one's one of my favorites, and when I run out of this, I think I have 2 jars of this one. This one's one of my favorites. Funny enough, this is the one I always used when my grandma let me use her embossing gun, which I have been stamping and embossing for a while, so I'm not a pro at it, but I have been doing it since I was like a young kid. Probably shouldn't have been wielding a heat gun when I was a child, but I was. So first up, my desk is really small as I'm trying to film here, so we're just going to make it work. Make sure you do have like a lot of room when you do this, but I'm trying to fit in a screen, so don't have that much room, so we're just gonna push him on off to the side a little. Usually I have my desk completely cleared off when I do this, but you just take your laminator sheet, and yes, I actually always struggle to see which side is what, but fun fact, I don't know if you can tell on camera, the closed side kind of has like a little clear lip to it, and then this side doesn't. So, yeah. But I always struggle to open them every time. So I just open it, and we're going to do the silver stardust first. And then you kind of just sprinkle, light amount is better. And then I kind of shake it around a little. I don't do the whole page because I actually only use a little bit of it because I just do a 6x8 album, so I really don't need that big of a piece. So to have it, you carefully pick it up. This is messy. It is not clean. And then I put the seal, already like sealed side down into the laminator. This is really hard to do on camera. And then you'll kind of feel it grab. And then I hold the back until it goes. Just lightly hold it. Don't like grab it, but just guide it till it can go through on its own. I'm not a pro at this, but I actually love my little laminator. My poor sister, she's heard me go on and on and on about my laminator for like ever. So, and then this one's cool because it kind of comes out clear. And the parts where it's more clumped together, it is thicker, and it does get a little like a line because of, I don't know, like on the inside it's kind of like a line when you feel it. But I like this one because it's holographic, it looks different however you turn it. And it's kind of, I don't know, this one always reminds me of snow. And this one, because it's not a color, I always like the glittery ones because they're easy to use as backgrounds. So, okay, let's try. So now we're going to try copper, which I've never actually tried the copper one before. So we'll see how that one turns out. So again, I'm just going to lightly shake. Okay, good enough. Just enough to kind of give a color sparkly background there. Just want some glitter on this one. I don't want too much color. Like I said, I use my hands a lot. It does get messy. I actually got a laminator because I wanted a mink machine. But the mink machine is like 4 times as much. I actually got this guy on sale at Target. And I don't have a laser printer. I only use like the paste, so it does what I want it to. There's the copper. See, I did a light touch on that. Should grab a black piece of paper. You can kind of see it a little bit better. Away from my ring light. There you go. So, that's a nice one. Just sparkly. Kind of makes it a little opaque a little. Because when it melts, it does melt the embossing powder within the thing, and it kind of gives a little bit of a texture. So they're not completely transparent whenever you do this, but they are nice. I prefer using something like this as a background for a page if I'm using a transparent background. than one I spent a ton of money on. So these are fun to make. They're a little, it does take time, but I think it's mostly because you gotta wait in between with the laminator. So here is the red. That's a little more thick than the others, but so it does emboss really well. Ooh, too much. You can put how much or how little you want. I'll try to just spread it around a little. I think I'm actually going to try to do a little bit more with the red. So I don't have a lot of red transparency because I don't have a lot of red glitter. Most of what I've had was gold or white, so I need to bring that back from where it's packed up in my mom's house. So just that light touch to kind of help guide it through. I do that just so it feeds through better, and because it makes me feel like the glitter or embossing powder is not going to completely dump out the back. It is so fun to watch it come out. And there is the red. Put it on the table there, you can see it better. But it's great. It's sparkly. Love it. So I actually did just do a project with a red. You can see here, it I don't know, just gives like a good background. So love the red. Here is the red against the black. You can see the colors better. But it does make a good background color, as you can see. Okay, so embossing powders, they tend to be a little more like opaque and not as clear as when you use glitter. So we're gonna try, I have a few different glitters that we are going to try. So I have this hot pink glitter that came in like a nail kit. Same with this gold one. So I've been trying to use them up because I used to do all the like jazzy fun nails, and I don't really do that anymore. And then we are going to try this Crystal Stowe from Stampendous. This one comes out really good. I've used this one a few times. And then how glitter does not go bad. But literally you can kind of tell some of my glitter is really old. Like I said, it was inherited. I don't think I've really ever purchased glitter, to be honest. I got like, these like nail ones were in a gift set I got. And then this one, as you can tell, I used quite a bit of this one. So this one comes out good. Geek Crafts. It's $2.99. I don't know. I used to go with my grandma to all these little specialty paper stores. So I probably helped pick that one out, to be honest. My grandma's the reason I love crafting. This one always comes out really fun. It reminds me of snow. I kind of like anything It reminds me of snow at Christmas. It doesn't actually snow where I'm at in Oregon, but it does snow usually at our cabin where we go. And then along with that, I actually have these little tiny, aren't they cute? Little tiny files. They're like, they're for nails, I guess, too. So here's some sequins. We'll move this over. So we are going to try these too, because they're also on my list of things I'm trying to use up. So I want to put them into something that I may not use it as a glitter all the time, but we'll put it into something like this, and it'll be something that I can flip through and use. I actually did this the first time last year, where I found out my library you could rent things. So I borrowed a laminator and since have gotten my own because it was so much fun. I only paid $20 for this laminator, so it was worth it. You pay more for the sheets, I think, than you do the laminator. But I had bought the sheets at Target, rented or borrowed the laminator from the library, and I made a whole stack and I gave some to friends. I tried a million different crafts with them and I was so excited. I actually sent my sister Marco Polo videos of it and decided to buy my own. Ooh, that one came out. This one always, this holographic one, always comes out really cool. There it is. Put it over against the black. See, and it does, you can see I mostly got it in the middle, but it does always get out to the sides as well. That one is really good, and I feel like, I don't know, it just reminds me of snow, or like snow in the sun glitters. It really does. So that was the holographic. And this one is, it's not a super fine glitter. But it always comes out really good. It's not like super chunky. Okay. Now we are going to try the Crystal Snow, which is an ultra fine glitter. It's very cute. It does look like snow in a little bottle. I love it. This is a craft that definitely have to always wash my table after. This one literally looks like nothing because it's the same color as my table. Okay, let's pick that. I always feel like the lighter you do as well, the less lines there are. So on this one, there's a few lines, but it's mostly just glitter. I think I put a little too much on this guy, because he's coming out pretty liney. But to me, I always love this one. It looks like snow. It's really cute. We always usually get snow at Christmas, so I usually use a lot of the snowish looking kind. I feel like the fine glitter kind of was the same as like the embossing powder. It comes out the same as that. Next, we're going to do silver. I haven't tried most of these. I tried this one. This one always comes out cute, but I haven't tried the next, like this one. Ever. Ooh. He really shakes out. Just kind of shake it about here. If I did a paintbrush, that would help. Ooh, glitter everywhere. I'm just going to be covered in glitter yet again. It's becoming normal. I organized my craft room and I came out with glitter all over me. I didn't even open any glitter. Stuff. Oh, that one came out really ugly. That's nice. I don't typically use a lot of silver, but the silver came out really nice. Kind of looks like white. But when you put it up against white, it doesn't. So that one, nice. I like that one a lot. Let's see. This is the gold. I'm actually thinking doing something I like to do sometimes. Just a little light gold. And then I am going to take this actually and I'm trying mixing my golds so I can have like two textures. Really good try. It's a little tub thing. Oh, that one came out real good. You see, the thicker it is, though, it does get those lines, but I am quite okay with that. I liked the two golds. Okay, my last glitter before I move on to showing you what I do for sequins is going to actually be this chunky glitter. That just, it looks like snow. It's got some dust in it. Little bugs, actually. See the little buggy. But we are going to try it. Shake, 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 shake. There we go. Pretty light on him. Just kind of get a little crystalled effect. This one would be a good one too. You can kind of tell with the thicker glitter. You kind of get some of them that stand up. So sometimes it doesn't seal all the way. But I do like mixing this one with this little snow one. Wait, I'll do that. Okay, that guy always, he kind of, it looks like snow, or it looks like, to me it always looks like frost on a window. And it's very simple. Just makes a really good background for projects. So I really like that one all the time. One of my favorite things to do is actually use sequins. You don't want to use, what is it, like these where they're the only sequins I could actually find, where they're like the beveled kind. I'm going to tell, because they don't actually like seal very well. You do want to use, I keep my little guys in a old little mini jam jar. Like these are like the flat kind. They don't have like the hole and they're not beveled. So I just like to sprinkle them, like sprinkles kind of on a cake. Let them fall where they will. Kind of try to center it in the middle though, because literally that's all I use. Sprinkle those down. I don't actually know where I got these guys either. They've just... These are something I bought, and they were in like a little baggie, like this, and they just poured them into this little jar that I had. They've been hanging around for quite a while. They're very cute. A little guy on there. Okay, so I don't try very hard to line up sequins because they kind of do jump around when you move it into the laminator. But I have tried before and they kind of jumped around a lot. This is not something where you can get perfection from at all. This is not perfection territory. Here's the, one guy didn't go in. He scraped my paper. And then they do kind of get a little more of a bubble around the sequins. Looks like that guy somehow was a little too thick to go through. That's why you don't want to do the beveled ones, but you kind of came out cute. I can cut that part off. So. Let's see here. Actually, I'll put that guy back in here real quick. Okay, and then one I've never actually tried before are these circles. I don't know how big they are. Pretty big circles. And I'm just going to randomly place them around, maybe not the white one. I actually like the white one. Ish to one another. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. See how they move a lot when you pick it up. That's just the name of the game, and I kind of just let them go in a general location. Especially since mine's like out of slant when you put it in. Let's see. I've actually never tried these guys, so we're trying something new together. I wanted to use them because they reminded me of like Christmas ornaments. I have these 3D little squares. I don't know. They're from that like nail polish set. What I want to do is I'm going to cut this down, and then I was thinking about putting these over the holes. Too much. Try to make it look like Christmas ornaments hanging. So that actually came out really cute, and I am think I might need to try a different one, but we'll try it. We'll see. Yeah, I want to do like that on them. I don't know if you can tell. Kind of try to make it look like a Christmas ornament. Won't be perfect, but it'll do what I want it to do, and that actually is gonna be better than I thought. We like better than we thought. But as you can tell, they do jump around. And then let's try another one. So I have, let's see, these like heart ones. Literally, I don't know. Can you tell? There we go. I'm not sure if I'll actually ever use these in anything else, so we're just going to dump out a few on my hand and sprinkle like cake. Like you're putting sprinkles on a cupcake. That's how I think about it. This gets very like staticky. You can also just do a plain sheet without anything in it if you want just a transparency. I've used the cut-off parts of sheets that don't have anything like this as like pockets or anything. Oh, that one came out really cute. That one came out really cute. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, really cute. So, that is just some ideas on using a laminator and some glitter to make some pages. It is super simple, and all you have to do is just cut them down after. So I always get out, just gonna push my cuff to the side here. I always get Big Bertha here is what I love to call her. This big chomper. Take this guy that I just did. I just, so you can actually like use this. Sometimes I use this and cut off the clear part that I cut off. A little see-through elements in like a 2x2 or something. I actually want this to be 7 inches wide. And we're gonna go 9 and about a 1/4. Now all I have to do is hole punch this. I don't have my hole punch on me, but yeah, all I have to do is hole punch that. I can put something on top, or I have my own little handmade transparency for my December daily. So lots of possibilities I can do. You can make lots of pages, and they're super simple, they're fun. It is a little time consuming just because of running it through the actual laminator, but they are really fun and I always love them. So yeah. Bye friends, thanks for visiting.